one hears right now because it's just not there yet.
One will be in a second.
Dude,
Let's see.
dude,
Mm,
dude. Because I have to start it.
Yep, messing
Yes.
around in Western Australia farming simulator.
No, it's not for children. Stupid uh, YouTube. Still not for
Okay,
children.
I bet it's
Okay, now we should be going strong. Uh, apparently. So yeah, in case, welcome everyone. It says there are no viewers. Let's just change this quickly.
hello.
Okay, so we have a Rob. Uh,
Yes, we have
so,
a Rob.
yeah. Anyways, welcome everyone in Western Australia. Uh,
You move the screen.
the screen should move, yes, because I already gave it the prompt, but you know it takes time for it to arrive to you. Uh,
Yes.
yes, so we start. The title indicates that we start with something that I should have done a long time ago, and now I will do. Uh, and then we get back to harvesting. This time I'm on my own because uh, Rob's internet and everything is on the fritz. Also, for some reason, you are very low. Your sound
Oh,
is very low in my.
very good. How about now?
Now
Is
it's
it
very good.
okay? All right, all right.
It reached perfection.
Ooh, perfection itself. That's high
Yes.
praise.
So what we need to do is that actually in the Franklin vine we have some wheat left, and I want it out of there because yeah, we're not harvesting wheat right now.
Yeah, wheat, get out of there.
Yeah,
We don't need no wheat.
we're doing oats right now, so you can cook oatmeal out of it. What do you say to that?
So if you're breaking it, you're gonna be an oath breaker.
That too, yes. Also, Rob was about to make an important announcement, so the floor
Yes.
is yours.
Oh my goodness, you're opening the floor to me. So, yes, so for all this time you knew me as Rob, and I was a white male, but today when I arrived home, due to the temperature, I now identify as a liquid. Because I shall be measured in liters and milliliters instead of my height, and you should call me, how do people call liquids? Anyway, I need to figure the rest out, but yeah, it's point is I was really sweaty.
Yeah, so in
I should
other
update my bio as well on Twitter, like liquid.
totally. Also in other news, this means it's effing hot out there. But
Yes,
now
it's really
it's
hot.
actually no longer. It's getting normal. Uh,
Yeah, I think a storm is coming maybe or some rain. So I smelled rain all the way I was out there in my walk,
I
and but there's
couldn't
no rain.
tell because
No, it wasn't raining, but the smell was there. That
mhm.
nice rain scent, which is the best scent in the world.
I couldn't say because my garden is freshly watered and I can smell
All right,
that, not the
that's also nicely smelling.
yeah. So I cannot smell any rain. Yeah. So today this is what constitutes for the gathering together. Me
Yeah,
driving the tractor. Also, we have some phantom viewers. Welcome, phantom viewers.
Oh yeah, we have
Oh, we
lurky
have yes, we
lurky
have a zebra
zebra.
lurking around. Uh,
Yeah, my internet provider was like, "Hey, we gonna mess with your internet today." So
I don't
yeah,
think
it's just different.
it's your internet provider. I think it's in connection with the
The electricity
whole
breakdown
electricity breakdown thing,
could be. Well, yeah, they
the
said like the
power out.
network, like the yeah,
Because
we have a similar
to
word
have
for it.
internet you need electricity as well.
Yes, yes, yes. Oddly,
Yes. Zebra says that you are still low in the mix.
I'm still quiet. Well, I
Speak up.
can't do anything in my line. I think I don't
Oh,
know.
open your
Oh,
mouth.
oh, you
You
want
know how my
ASMR? Hello there.
you know how my mix pad looks like. It looks like so that everything is between 0 and 50 except for Discord, which is up to 100.
Uh,
That's how it looks. So I cannot help it
oh,
either.
oh, and now my mic is just the problem is it's not standing where it should be and always climbs away. So
That's the
yeah,
reason, isn't it?
but it's true. I also don't really speak up. Uh,
Yes. What is moving into his hand?
I'm a quiet, laid back person.
Are you?
No shouty, shouty, shouty.
Oh, yeah. So over there, you guys can see all the Hashton bales that I have created. The bale count is around where? Hold on, let me check it real quickly. Yes, 3,444. Yeah. So that's the bale count right now. Cool, eh?
Mm. And what about the religion of those Baals? Are they Muslim Baals? Are they Christian Baals?
Oh, ha, 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 that was so good. They are Mormons.
Mormon Baals.
Yes, they
And
are
they should be
Mormon
Christian
Bales.
Baals.
Uh, yes, Zebra, you could leave it to rot, but I'm a greedy cunt, so I need all the money that I can make out of
Ah,
the
there
fields.
goes our monetization. Well, not like we ever
We
had one.
don't have monetization. I'm just saying. Uh,
Either one usually says greedy cunt, so I
yes.
think I learned it from Centurion. Greedy cunt. It's just such a well
Yeah.
fitting term. In the meantime, I'm breaking apart the ship.
Oh, you're playing the ship breaking game.
Yeah, I'm ship breaking.
How's that
It's
game
good.
coming along? What can you say about that in its current?
It became better now. Like I put it aside for a while because I absolutely loathe the 15-minute like shift, time break stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like you need to do it. And now there's a mode called open shift, and you can even turn off the oxygen drain. Because I mean, I thought about it. It's kind of pushing out in one sense, but in the other sense, I'm like in this little bay here. It would make sense to either have a cord or
Mm,
something like to have oxygen. So I don't know. I just
yeah.
wanted to focus on the cutting. So yeah, no time limit and no oxygen drain, and it's still kind of challenging.
One thing that I did the other day is that now the rear window of this tractor can be opened. I'm just showing it off.
Oh,
It's strictly very private VIP
that was
solution.
the thing you did. The
Yes,
hangout
that
thing.
was what I told you, and that's the reason why you had to update it in the
I see.
collection. Yeah. We're almost there at the Frankenbein. Then again, this tractor is fairly slow. It only does 36 kilometers an hour. It's an old tractor, so
But it checks out.
it checks out. It it checks out very much. It's a very nice mod indeed. You can get it from the official mod hub if you don't have it, and I mean, you do have it, Rob, for sure, because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you do have it. But it's absolutely worth getting. Yes. So here's the Frankenbein. What we need to do, I need to do specifically, is to go out into the field. We can do that easily.
Oh,
Oh, it's not the one. Oh, okay. I see the problem. It's not activated. This one. Yes. Okay. So yeah, we need to get this wheat out of there. Um. Whoa. Sleeping much. And I also have to dump it because this setup will have a different task later on should a multiplayer happen anytime
mm-hmm.
soon.
Yeah, and we'll check out that crop duster mod as well, because I'm curious
Yes,
how the fight
eventually we
is.
will. However, I read somewhere that currently doesn't support multiplayer, so I don't know
Oh,
how we will go about it.
well then
Uh,
probably not.
I mean, it's a basically it's a simple override to to make it so that we can load it in game. However, it can be that it's restricted because of the custom scripts that it's using. So if that's the case, then I will look for something else. There are other mods to similar effects that are not using those scripts, and those could work out for us just fine. Um, so yeah, I will look out. But the main reason is uh, okay, not one. I have two main reasons actually for wanting to put it into use. One, I know that you would enjoy that, and it has a lure for you. And the other one is that using the regular sprayers on this map, well, would take two eternities if you consider the field sizes. Uh, so that's why I was thinking about getting a crop duster of some sort, and that was just the very first I bumped into. I actually have um, seen on Facebook that it is being made. Uh, so yeah, it's a nicely looking one and everything. We'll have to see uh, how it pans out. We should maybe try it one of these days, off stream and see what
Yeah,
it
you could.
does.
I just got a heart attack almost, but it's fine.
What did you get?
Almost a heart attack. Opening a pressurized room to the unpressurized void of space
Oh,
with all those pleasantries. No, it was actually a bug because it was an open door. Like it was already. I thought the whole room is unpressurized, and I picked my head in, and it was pressurized. I stepped
oh,
out, and it was unpressurized. I'm like, what the hell? So I guess I just opened the wall then, but no, it was a buggy thing. It wasn't my fault. It's a bug.
there are bugs all the time.
But still, it's really scary when that happens. Like you get sucked, and not in a good way.
Yeah, we all have those moments in life when you just
You're getting
simply
sucked.
don't want to get sucked, but you will be
Yeah.
nonetheless. You sometimes just cannot choose whether you get sucked or not.
uh, and also at the mouth of the big open giant flaming furnace. That's really good when
Yeah,
you push towards it. in a spinning piece of metal. Ah, pleasures of life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They are here for us to
You have
enjoy.
nice blue carriages.
Yes, you know how these things are called? These have a name because
Carriages,
everything
yeah.
has a name in farming.
Containers.
These are called gravity wagons.
Oh, because they're so heavy.
No, no, because gravity empties the grain on the
Oh, right, right,
bottom.
right, 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 right. I
So
I
you see
I
this
am with some now.
you remember that? Yeah, you see these black thingies.
Hmm.
Those are the chutes through which the grain is getting emptied by the force of gravity, of course. So that's why they are called gravity wagons, or at least that's how I explain the name.
Yeah, it makes sense that way because it comes out of the bottom. Yeah, I remember you told me this before, but I forgot.
Yes, and basically in the USA, uh, this kind of emptying method is widely used. So there are the the wheels on grain trailers that are in game as well. And those are not mods, but they are actually in game.
Wheels on
Uh,
wheels.
those those are emptied through their bottom as well, and it's pretty handy and pretty cool. But those
Nice
are
white tractor.
semi trailers for trucks.
Mhm. And I like the color of your tractor. It's nice and white.
It's actually called
Ooh,
White. That's the trademark of the tractor.
is
Guess
it?
what? Yes,
It's like the White Album for
it's
Beatles and all that.
no,
That's a
it's
white
like
tractor.
it's like a manufacturer, like Korg
Mhm.
for keyboards and whatnot. And then
Yeah, yeah.
this is a Workhorse 195. That's the type. Yeah, so it's actually the name of the brand as well. White. It is.
It's easy.
Yes, it's now owned by Echo, and it's no longer used, the brand.
Oh,
Sadly, it's an old tractor from the 80s, I think,
oh,
maybe up to the
someone.
early 90s. It,
Oldie but goodie. Yeah,
yes,
we had this. Hmm?
hmm?
Sorry, yeah, just no, we had this discussion with the guys as well, like on the project I'm working on, that things used to be like you had more things to do things. So like now you just have a screen, which does everything for you. And before you had a calculator, a camera, a phone, a video player, a music player, and all these things. And I kind of miss them. Speaking of like
I
old stuff.
kind of don't, because I now all of that and more is unified in my smartphone, and I can put it in my pocket, and I have no reason to take a bag along whatsoever.
Well, true, like
Carrying carrying
convenience, yes, but
carrying
less
bags is for
property.
the ladies. Let's be honest. Uh,
They like their bags. But yeah, it's like it feels like you have less property. You don't have all the stuff, all the gadgets. I kind of miss that, to have all that.
you can get different kinds of properties.
Well,
Like nice garden gnomes with white, fluffy beards and
yes.
whatnot. That's a joke. I will tell you that off stream. Remind me.
All right, all right. I'm curious.
It's
Don't think
it's
I know.
mildly related to the real world, and
Like
the thing that
political
starts
things.
with P and ends with politics.
Politics, yeah. Oh.
So I park it here because actually the plan is that if a multiplayer happens, I would set, let's say we have four heads. I would set one person on field 6 to cut barley with the ideal, and one guy with the John Deere, and one with the Frankenbein on field 16. So that's the game plan why it's parked here. But now I'm on my own, so I'm cutting
Mm,
oats with the ideal 10.
you're Obama's elf.
Hmm?
You're Obama's elf.
Yes, I'm Obama's elf. Uh, Thank you.
Obama's elf. Oh, that's classic.
Yeah.
We'll have next time we'll try and bring Maltorin and Ziba maybe.
Yeah.
Do one all like an all round.
Or if this field is done by that, which I highly doubt, there are several other fields that I can set you guys loose on.
Oh,
So the basic idea is that if there is if there would be four of us by any luck, then I could sit the three of you on combines, and I could do the karting, which would involve running around like a headless chicken, but oh well.
though the forestry part I enjoyed when we did that kind of, so like out of all that, if you need a forest part to be cleared, then
There
that
aren't really
I'm all.
forest parts on this map. The trees that are separating the fields cannot really be chopped down. So much so that they don't even have collisions. You can just
Oh,
barge through them if you're not paying attention. I'm just telling you that.
I believe that.
So you actually have to roleplay that those are trees.
We live in a simulation.
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Oh, you.
Also, the cool
Yes,
part about this
yes,
combine
yes.
that I'm running right now is
Oh,
that it
sorry.
doesn't have a steering wheel. It's actually
Oh, that's
controlled.
the one with the joystick.
Yes, that's the one with the joystick.
Show
So
me.
I'm in cab right now, so you can see that.
Ah, there you go.
You see, no
That's
steering wheel
cool. Yeah, I see.
whatsoever. And
What a
the
complicated, nice joystick as well.
Yeah, and but the way it works is that you're steering with the joystick at your left hand, and at your right hand that joystick is always there in combines.
Mm-hmm.
That is used for actually controlling the combine part itself. So the header
Mm-hmm.
and the thrashing mechanism and the chopper and all these stuffs that are there.
Yeah. Sorry about the yelling before. I just, you know, the kind of the equivalent to legendary loot in Borderlands. Yeah, I just threw that into the trash accidentally.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yes, I was dragging it towards me, and instead of, use key is F, which like pick up, but F is
Mm,
also the push this thing away from me with this like force pusher thing, and yeah, that
wow,
happened.
that's
Uh,
not cool.
that's not cool. Oh well, shit like that happens.
Yeah, and also legendary loot comes and goes.
Yeah, yeah. This is also kind of for the story, like these uh, voice recordings. I don't get that much, but I know they give like XP or something like that.
Mm.
Oh well.
Oh
But that
well, a
is
kis
one badass
kezivel.
looking. Yeah, that is one badass looking combine. Though I like the treads, not treads, like tracks in the beginning, the front.
Yes, and this is currently one of the biggest combines around the world, if not the biggest one. At least it's certainly one of the three most powerful ones. It has a 790 horsepower engine. I'm just saying.
Wow. Also, it seems to have a much bigger cutting thingy than the one
Yes,
I see.
and I'm running. It actually came with this big head, and I decided, yeah, let's go with that because this is the thing that I'm looking for. The huge problem with this one is that the chaser bin, the ogre wagon doesn't fit under the pipe, so
Uh,
that's why it's going to be taken over to run with the small gravity wagons because because the Frankenbein and the John Deere fits under the or fits over the Yoga wagon, so the Ogre wagon can be used for carting to those, and but not to this one. Yeah, but right now I'm using the regular green, the semi trailers with dollies. And the new Magnum.
Magnum. Magnum reminds me. I think I have ice cream.
You have ice cream.
Yeah, I have
Ice
ice cream.
cream, you scream, plop plop, baby.
Oh my goodness.
You know that ad, right?
Nope.
No, you don't know the Squatty Potty advert. You
Nope.
should totally check it. It's super awesome.
Is it an advert also?
Yes,
Rarely.
it's if you actually you can actually check it out on YouTube. The product called the Squatty Potty. Mm,
Potty. That sounds a bit.
it's a magnificent ad.
Is it?
Yes,
Mm. Magnificent, like what in the butt?
you'll yes you laugh your head off or your ass too. It's LMFAO.
We'll see. Plop. Oh my goodness.
Guys, we almost have a full. No, in fact, we have a full grain tank. Uh, okay, let's dump it. The headlands should be done really quickly, and then it will be much more comfortable to work with the whole thing a bebop. So this live is to show how I spend my days. Really. Oh, did I? Yes, I did open the other. This auger length is actually a bit risky with running unload, but luckily we don't do those around these parts.
Whoa. Stream got a bit. Oh, okay, it's fine now.
It
It just
stutters
got
every now and
switched to blue.
again.
I'm just keeping an eye on it. That's why I'm the moderator.
Oh yes.
I have a wrench. That means I'm important.
Yes, that's the range of international importance.
Exactly.
Now we have 2 hours in this combine. 2 work hours to be exact. It's interesting. If all goes well, there's many more to come just in doing this harvest. What are you drinking, Rob?
Coke.
Mm. I'm drinking actual lemonade.
Actual. How
Actual.
is it actual? What makes it different than my lemonade, which I usually do?
The secret ingredient.
Real lemon, you mean?
Nah, I'm not that fancy.
So
And
you,
it's
what does
basically.
the 50%? No,
I
the
use the.
concentrate.
Yes, I think it's the 50% one.
Yeah, that's the best. I have one right here. That's always what I use. Olympus 50%.
I mean, there is 90% as well. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and I hated it. I tried it. It's like,
Really?
yeah.
Why?
Even I tried 40, I've tried 19, I tried no. It's just 50%. That's since I was a kid. That's what I'm drinking. And like,
Oh,
it's my usual drink. When
so it
I
could be
probably
like
will go.
people don't like the chocolate that has 90%
Yeah. Pretty much like that. Because it's
coa
then it
content.
becomes too sour and all that. Mm, this is a proper balance. Perfectly balanced.
I like 90% chocolate with 90% cocoa content.
It can
It's
be good.
it's all it's almost like powder. Crazy.
A bit. And like, if it's bitter, it can be nice.
I mean, I
Especially if
like
it's
I like
paired with
bitter.
something.
Now since I'm a grown up, I like bitter stuff. So maybe that's
Yeah.
that's why.
I have a bottle of tonic as well, which I really didn't like when I was
Tonic
little.
tonic water is not bitter.
It is
It's bitter-ish.
ish.
Hmm.
Bitter-ish.
It has a sweet undertone.
Well, maybe some little bit. Uh, my character is like breathing more heavily when there's danger nearby, and my actual IRL body is kind of like my heart starts to pound. It feels like like if I were upset or like nervous, but I'm not.
Oh.
It's tricky. Also
Hmm.
probably because of the heat.
Yeah. I'm ironing this bump out. Uh,
Yeah, I see. You're spitting all the things that you're gonna bail later.
yes. I'm dropping the Strauss photo, right. I mean, the secret challenge over here is to actually uh, roll out 10,000 Hashton bales with that baler. So get the bale counter to 10,000. That's what I'm working at. It can happen that after that I just going to dump all the stuff on the ground and
But the color of that thing really gives me like kind of a futuristic military. equipment vibe.
Oh, because of it's this glossy black, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, and also the shape is pretty futuristic. I mean, uh, people said that there's no way you can design a combine that looks classy, and then the
And boom.
engineers at Echo said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah, it looks awesome. If I had to ever get a combine and I could pick any one, it would probably be that one. I'd go to the bar with it, you know, like, hey
Mhm.
chick, wanna get on my my truck?
Yeah,
Add it to your bar.
I have a ride that has two seats, and it's glossy
Yeah,
black, and it looks
yeah, and
real classy. Uh,
makes a terrible sound.
actually, there was uh, there was an advertisement. It's not for a combine. It was a loading wagon by a different company, where uh, the so actually the honeymoon was happening, and the young couple uh, arrives home, uh, and the guy drops the chick and goes into the garage where the tractor is parking with the spanking new tractor with the spanking new loading wagon,
Mm.
and he fires it up and rolls by the chick, the bride, and goes out to the field to collect straw. And then you think that he dumped the bride for the work, but then he returns and puts her into the hay, and they have the honeymoon in the freshly collected hay.
Oh, hey honey. There's a thing called pine honey. I'm not sure if that's the actual term for it, but it's something to do with pine cones. I remember I got once a bottle which even had a pine cone in it, and that's the only honey I actually like, because it's not that sweet. It's more of a it has a really nice, like, kind of, I would compare it to caramel,
Uh-huh.
and I haven't seen it anywhere for a long time now. Pine honey thing, which sucks, because I really like them.
You see what Zebra has written? You would have fun with that combine, but people
Yeah,
would be mad at you. Yeah, that's true.
they would be
I
drifting
mean,
around with a combine.
I don't know if you could drift with this one because the speed.
Eurobeat intensified.
Yeah, it actually does 42 kilometers an hour on road.
I
Because
know it's
you know it's
impossible.
geared towards torque and not speed.
It'd still be funny. I
But
just
yes,
shared a
it would.
video on Facebook with a Nissan drifting around IRL, and it looked awesome.
Yeah, I seen that one.
I was so envious.
Also with the Rocket Bunny body kit.
Yes, I thought you're gonna love that too.
It's not like I would be particular, but they look cool every now and again. They do great designs. Uh,
Continue the reactor.
okay,
Trying to not murder myself.
I think the first trailer is getting full, slowly but surely.
That's
Uh,
also a cool looking thing with the tracks. I love tracked stuff.
oh yeah,
Those are the
that's a
best.
regular tractor, but instead of wheels, it's put on these tracks.
Yeah,
Uh,
cool.
that's to reduce soil compaction. Actually, that's the
So
main
what?
reason. Soil compaction,
Which is like soil gathering on the.
compacting the soil, making it dense.
Ah, I get it. I get it. I get it. Right. Really nice.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess so. It kind of like distributes the surface
yes, the weight.
weight of the vehicle.
Yeah, so it distributes, and that's the reason why combines are made with these half tracks, especially the large ones. to reduce
The
soil
more you
consumption.
know.
Yes, the more you know, and that's why dual wheels were started to, or that's why they started to implement dual wheels as well. Um,
Oh dear goodness. Radiation containment unit. Yeah, that sounds nice. Not scary at all.
oh, Norby, you mean the older ones like the 7100 series and upwards? Yes, those look cool as well, but those don't have the horsepower. The sole reason I went for this tractor is that it does have horsepower, because over the generations, um, they bumped up like 300 horsepowers altogether, the horsepower rates of the Magnum series. Like this one is around 450, and the entry level Magnums of the 7100 series were around 120. Hold on, I wonder if I do have a. Oh, I cannot check the store, but no, I don't think we have the 7100 series on in this playthrough, because my old and crappy tractors are the white ones on this playthrough. Those and the MB track. We do have an MB track as well. For pulling the bale trailer. And we're happening up on the Frankenbein. It's ready for action.
Oh dear.
What, you want the John Deere combine?
No.
For
No, oh dear. I'm good with that one. That looks nice.
which one you mean by that one?
What you're driving right now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but then again, the John Deere is a good looking too. Uh, I think. It's really uh, just a matter of tastes.
I'll step back. Get down.
Get down on it. Get down
Oh,
on
oh.
it.
The fuck? The fuck? What the fuck is happening? Yes, get down. Game is going stupid. Gaming is going really stupid. Okay.
How
I
so?
set something up to get down on the in the collection unit, and then the thing next to it, which is totally not connected to it, starts going down. Like what the?
Oh, it's not
It's a
good.
class. Yeah, it's called a class 2 reactor, and it's scary because one
Mm.
wrong move and it blows up in my face.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Coolant units and like radiation containment and like pipes all over the place. So yeah, this is not no child's play no longer. It's just I'm gonna cutter goes brrr.
Yeah, you have to be careful with that axe, Eugene.
Yeah. Oh, there's plenty of that accent in this. It's like this that has that like dock American dockyard vibe, blue collar worker thingy.
That's the title of a Pink Floyd song, and as a tribute, Dream Theater involved it as a line in Octavarium, in the lyrics of Octavarium.
Oh, so that's. It's been a while since I've heard that song.
Yeah, uh, that is one of the songs that they don't really play, and not it's not like we would or I would see them live every week or anything like that.
Yeah.
But nowadays, those songs are in the background. They usually play either the older stuff or that much newer
Maybe.
ones. So
Mm-hmm.
like the post Portnoy era songs.
Post fourth noise. Oh dear. Okay, Mr. Reactor. Please don't throw up in my face.
So just so you can tell me what do you think of the John Deere I show you.
Show me the John Deere.
It's not the current model but an older one. But
Mm-hmm.
I think
Oh,
it's
that.
yes
Oh,
it's
that's
fairly bad.
big.
Yes, it's a big one as well, and it's fairly badass looking. Uh,
Holy crap. Yeah, but that's like more like a combine, you know. If you say a combine, that's what I imagine, not the black one.
yeah, I
That's
mean,
that the black one looks like something that when in the joke that like
oh
foreign
yes,
insurgents
yes,
shot at the Russian peaceful combine. The combine returned fire and flew away. That's how that
yes, 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 that one.
looks like. Oh dear.
John
I,
Deere.
I, oh dear. Yeah. What if I?
What if I
Oh
Spotify?
no! Bad, bad, bad. Okay, get down. Go, go, go.
Run for your
Reactor
life!
meltdown imminent. Yes.
Run, you fools!
Oh, okay. And it seems as if I kinda, yeah, managed to cut the thing loose without the coolant, because the coolant is one of the most
No,
scary things.
no zebra. That header is just fine for that deer. That's a 780 John Deere. It's top of the line. It's a big one.
Oh,
And that 648 FD head is actually produced for that series. It's fine.
why is it not working?
So the first trailer is officially full.
Oh, okay. No, 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 no. I'm gonna rebind the keys. This is stupid.
Also to your
Hmm?
comment on horsepower, zebra. Yes, most days I don't play on maps where I need this much horsepower, but this is an exception. I figured I want to do a go big or go home kind of gameplay, play around with these big toys.
Yeah, those are huge and huge fields.
Yes, and because things like that exist in Australia, like in that crop belt where this map is situated, uh, there are these huge farms that are running big equipment and lots of the big equipment on fields that are big like this one.
Hmm.
It's not like anyone would use those areas for anything else. The land is is there for this usage. The same applies to the USA. Oh, now I found a very nice um, new favorite YouTuber. Uh,
Who's that?
the channel is called Farming with Duffy AG, and the guy is running a dairy farm in a densely populated area. I
Oh,
think it's somewhere in the East Coast, like um, New England or something like that. I don't remember which one of the small states. But the idea is that his fields are spread around, and they are separated by housing areas and whatnot. And he's always got his conflicts because of those uh, pulling his equipment across areas where people are like running with uh, passenger cars, and other people are like hiking and mountain biking and whatnot, and people keep calling the cops on him for no reason, and all of the
oh
cops in
my
the area
goodness.
know him, and they usually go for the call, and they are like touching bases and ask him if everything is fine, and then tell the worried citizen to mind their own business, basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this field half, and do the half. First, I'm going to do the half where the electricity poles are. Uh, because going around those is no laughing matter. And also I can go easy on my hands, because I'm going to use the GPS. Okay, somewhere around here it should be just fine. Quick live tutorial as to how to use the guidance steering mod. Uh, what do it? Yes, very good. I need this will do. Pig on. And just come on. I uh, there you go. Oh, it's set to there. Mm, and from this point on, look ma, no hands. I could leave it just like this for the next, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Uh, let's enjoy the in-cab view of things. I could just go ahead uh, and watch porn if it wasn't a live stream.
Though.
Why that of all things? Nah, I usually watch like music videos and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, now we believe you, of course.
yeah, I mean you can watch my uh, uh, my history on YouTube. It's
You
full.
can turn off history, you can pause history, you can watch it elsewhere.
I mean, you have to watch it elsewhere. Finding porn on YouTube is no easy matter
Okay,
unless you
let's
have
wait for
very
the game to close.
peculiar tastes.
Oh dear. Okay, let's let's have fun with radiation.
Let's have fun. Um, there was a band. I think it it was Orange Goblin, and they had it was the band. There's definitely a band, and I think it's their song, which is called Operation Radiation. Uh,
Yeah, pretty much.
how we doing on? I think we won't be or nah. I think we will. We will have to stop, and I will have to wade into the crops
Mm.
with the Magnum, because we will go full before reaching to the other side. It's so funny how the electricity wires uh, get lost in nothingness because they go beyond the drawing distance.
Mm. Yeah, but that's dangerous.
What?
To no,
What is dangerous?
like you can. No, you're not going that fast to go into them, like with a
No.
plane.
And also, I'm here to check out so that I can go around them, and there is not one in front of me. They are to my right.
But in
And
the next farming game, the graphics will be improved, I'm sure.
I don't know how the current generation consoles handle these things because it's dependent on them. That I told you, it's a console thing,
Yeah.
the drawing distance issue. That and or I'm not sure if these electricity poles have the best loads.
Well, it's not really a priority for the developers
These
I
are
guess.
custom-made assets made by
Oh,
players. Those electricity poles, I would think,
okay.
because most of the things on this map are, or lots and lots of things on this map are custom-made assets.
Oh, this is a tough cookie to crack. Holy crap, I've been in this shift for 70 minutes.
How are you doing financially in the game? I mean,
Well, you start off, with a massive
yeah,
debt,
I know that, and I've been wondering how you're
and
going with.
this is a new playthrough, so I'm still in depth, of course, but
Oh,
it's a
so
million
so
button.
it's a new playthrough. So
Yeah, yeah, I started a new one because there was whoa, 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 whoa. Ow, ow, radiation. Okay, but it goes nicely. Like depending on what kind of stuff you pick.
mm-hmm. I see.
And I tend to pick the big ships because it's really good fun to just explore them and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but sometimes it's nice to just have a little ship, just cut it apart quickly, shove it in the appropriate container, like
Yes.
processing thing, and then move along.
I guess the good money is also in bigger ships, right?
Yes, with these equipment, like the reactor and like the electric panels and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And now I released some radiation. It's like having this weird, like sparkly effect here in front of me. And I guess if I go into it, it will damage me. Yeah, it gives all sorts of weird effects. This is a
Yes.
new was new with the update.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. But they improved a lot. Like now, even the airlocks can be nicely removed and cut apart and used,
Mm.
which is really good. Before it was kind of a waste.
That sounds good,
It is good.
indeed.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, this is done. Into the processor. Bye bye. Supposed to earn 10 million with this kind of, oh, 9 million maybe. We'll see. This was my first class 7 ship,
Mm.
and it's in pieces, resting everything at the appropriate place. Right. We also have these salvage goals, like how much of it you get.
This is the point
Like
where I
there's a
need to break the immersion and park in the crops.
oh, you will
But
park in the crop. It looks like a highway you made there.
yes, yes, because
The
it's that
middle of the bales.
it's damn straight because of the GPS. In fact, I can
Yeah,
leave it
it looks
over
good.
here. But one thing is really good is how the crops sit down under the vehicles. That's something that was added in this iteration of the game. In the
Mm.
previous one, uh, the crop was standing and it was clipping into the vehicles and whatnot.
Mm.
Oh, I need to.
Job well done. Coolant canister destroyed. Yeah,
This
that blew
time
up in my
around, we
face.
will catch the other side of the field, and it's going to be much better from here on out. Um,
Ah, holy shit, the reactor just by itself costs like 3 million. So if I don't care about anything, just go in and cut out the reactor, I can earn 3 millions with it. That's the cost of like an entire smaller ship.
mm,
Oh, well, I'm sure I would get penalties for wasting material because you can't be a bastard in it, unfortunately. Mm.
yes, it's a game where you're a citizen of the EU, aren't you?
All sorts. I mean, it's weird because they put in a story kind of like, oh, there's this union and it wants to get in contact with you against the evil corporation. And I'm like, I'm fine with the corporation. I don't care. I mean, I know the premise of like starting off with a giant debt, like basically enslaving you. It's bad, but I still rather go with the corporation.
Yeah.
I'm not
Mm,
trusting all the like wonderful diverse voices that tell me to join the, I don't know, union. No, thank you.
They have diverse voices too.
Oh yes, they no they and there are cutscenes that I couldn't even skip. So I mean, I'm happy that they put in a story, but this is a ship cutting like simulator game. No, I don't care about the story. I don't care about the voices. I muted them all. I just want to cut ships. Like, leave me alone.
Yeah, I feel yeah.
It's like, imagine you're farming like that, and then little pictures with people, strong female characters of different ethnicities, it would tell you all sorts of stuff and like pep talk and all that. Like, you would probably mute them and just watch something else, or it's
Or they would substitute for my load of prawn. Who knows?
I don't think so, but
You're so
oh
doubtful about
well.
me.
I am. And I got stickers. Yay.
So we reached through to the other side. That's good. The grain tank is almost half. Uh, and we can start out on the next row.
Hmm.
And here's all the oats.
It has so much like buttons and screens. It's almost like an airplane.
Yes, it
It
is.
looks very complicated.
It's very, very complicated because you have to. Actually, there are things that you have to
GPS and all
change
that.
manually when moving from one crop to a different one in real life on machines like this. So
I imagine so.
these are complicated things.
But it's important because when you say, "Oh, a farmer," it's like Parast. It's like, yeah, well, it's just a peasant, a farmer, and like, they handle shit like that. Like, that's not
Yes,
that's
and
not
and that's
peasantly
just
anymore.
yes, and that's just one thing. Really, uh, we
Just
haven't
one of the
talked
machines.
about, yes, I mean, we haven't talked about dealing with fertilizers and crop
Chemistry and all.
protection and soil types and whatnot, crop types. Uh, so yeah, they and the weather forecast and things like that. So it's yes, it's a complicated business. It's not what it seems. Like, I'm not even running the precision farming DLC right now, but you can actually have different soil types within one field, and that determines what kind of fertilization you need to use and in what quantities and things like that.
Oh
Uh,
wow!
and you have to take soil samples to actually know this. Uh,
I don't want to take poo-poo samples.
you don't have to take poo samples, just soil.
Yeah, it's when you soil yourself. No, just kidding.
It's not that soil.
I I know. I know. I'm just being a prick. Don't
as,
mind me.
as per usual.
What?
What?
Wait, what? Yeah, the Darth Vader meme with the yeah, choke me harder. What? Wait, what?
Yeah, I seen that one. That one I did understand.
Yeah, that is really good.
It was like, yes, daddy, choke me harder, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Ooh, 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 causing
What's
commotion.
happening?
You will see in a jiffy.
I'm getting interference. Oh, because I haven't fixed my suit because it costs money and I'm a cheap bastard.
Oh,
And I save money.
yeah, that's typical. Okay, so
I
now
I actually like that in games when there's like wear and tear, but it's not that much that it actually, like, oh, you can't do your thing anymore. And you need to fix it. Like I think like Minecraft or like Valheim did it kind of, but like it has a bit of wear and tear, like 50%, 60%. So it kind of functions weirdly and it has some issues, but so you have this responsibility of, okay, like how far can I go with this equipment until it is like too dangerous to use and I can still save money. I'm not sure if there's such in farming, but that's a really good
uh,
mechanic, which
there
here it really is here.
so the way there is wear and tear in the game. Hold on, I don't have now I have GPS on. So there is wear and tear in the game. It influences how fast it runs. So basically, the wear and tear on the header uh, determines how fast the combine can harvest.
Mm.
Um, but I don't think that without mods there would be any influence on trustworthiness of the engine or something like that.
Right,
Although that would
okay.
be cool, but there is wear and tear,
Yeah,
and the work hours on each and every piece of equipment is actually counted, and the game keeps track of.
yeah, I guess I really really like that. Like it's a bit of not just immersion, but like you feel more in control. Like, okay, I could fix my thing and spend, I don't know, 9,000 credit or something, but it's like 60%, 70. It still does the job well
Yeah,
enough,
yeah.
and I can
Also,
save money.
Zebra, yes, you will have to learn how to set these, but it's not really like you have to learn to use every kind of equipment, but it's always you have to learn the one that you're using. Uh, and I will look up the video where the millennial farmer is actually uh, adjusting the chopper on his combine, just for you to see how it goes in real life to to switch a combine to chopper. Um, it's kind of a doozy. And then another funny video is basically all and any of the harvest videos by Cole the Cornstar, where each and every one of them is starting with him checking out everything and greasing the parts where necessary and whatnot. So yeah, uh, running these machines is a work in itself. Like, and also especially when cutting corn and chopping up everything, you have to stop the combine and jump out every now and again to see how much you lose, how much corn you actually lose, and then if you lose too much, then you have to adjust. So yeah, that's a complicated business indeed. The question is if we hit that pole, or can we just go past it? But that's that's
Might be an illusion. and you
that's a
can go
temporary
past.
question because in the next go I'm pretty sure I will have to drive around it, which is absolutely fine. However,
Okay, fuel tank, go to your room. Don't cause any trouble. 800 kilos of fuel tank.
800 kilograms. That's gombócból is
Yes,
sok.
yes. Everything has a weight in this. 806 kilograms to be precise.
And you carry them in your inventory, or how is
No,
that?
no, no, no. I'm removing them from the ship. Though, hold on, wait. Maybe it's not 800. Maybe it's the 3,500. I'm not sure. Because it's like, it depends how things are attached and all that.
I see.
Woo! You
Okay,
spin
I
me
think we
right
are.
round, babe.
Yes, we're just going past the electricity pole.
Yeah, by a hair's breadth. No?
Ah, yeah, kinda.
Nah, you'll be fine.
Nah, it's of course I'm fine. Uh, it's not my first volley either. I've been dealing with electricity poles in fields since 2015.
You're veteran.
Yes, I'm a.
Oh, no, no. Oh, okay. Smooth and nice. Stop stroking each other, fuel tanks. You're not supposed to do.
Oh, come on.
I can't help it. They were like, but stroking is fine. They shouldn't bump because if fuel tank bumps, then it goes boom,
Yeah.
boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yes, that song exactly. Yeah. Ah. I think when was it? Like we were walking in the in town, and some like homeless looking dude was listening to this on a phone.
Oh,
But like on a loop, like it was probably a video or a meme, or it was just like the that app, what's its name, the Wombo, but it was just like this and loop on loop, and he was just like sitting there staring in the
uh,
distance. It was really weird.
there's a dude who has relatives in our neighborhood, uh, and he comes visiting them regularly. And the guy is carrying around a boombox, a Bluetooth
Ah,
boombox,
yeah, yeah.
and uh, he has three songs that he's listening all the time. It's either Highway to Hell, Back in Black, or Szászörölej még by Nox.
It's quite the selection.
Yes, quite the selection. So,
Just the three. I mean, there are times when I also just listen to like three songs in repeat all the time because I really love them. But
I mean,
I mean,
it happens. It
yes,
happens to me every now and again. Then that there is a song that I'm obsessed about. In
but not
fact,
like this.
I had one just the other day that
Let me
I
guess.
think
Can I guess
yeah,
System of a Down areas?
no, not that one.
Hmm.
That
So I
just
saw
that
that in
just
your history.
I listened to in several versions, but no, it was the ones who had to set the sun by Dream Theater. Also in the
Oh,
when uh, when Dream and they reunite. Yeah,
yeah,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
the name
That's.
of that show, where they
Hmm.
in 2004 they played the whole album in one piece in a special one-off concert, because that was like like the
Was
25th or so
ah,
anniversary of the record.
yeah, it was in the Royal Albert Hall when wasn't it that
No,
one?
no, 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 no. That happened in New York.
No, you
The
sounded like those cameras in Kid Burger. No, 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 no. Stop. No, no,
Intention,
no, 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 no. Stop clicking.
intentionally.
Why are you clicking?
Yeah, and that's why I keep using the each and every turn as well, or expression. It's camera
Oh
talk.
yeah, like 500 each.
We are
Uh-oh.
don't worry, sir. We are going to solve each and every one of your problems, and
Oh
things
yes,
like
yes,
that.
yes. Oh, they're so filthy.
Oh, I need to start the engine first. Who knew?
No, we don't cut there because the machine is lying. Uh, cut here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 3 cuts by 1 stroke. That's a saying. Measure twice, cut once.
Yeah, words of wisdom.
Oh,
Oh,
it is.
I actually scraped
Oh,
another. Whoa. Yeah.
there was still a depressurization alert. Oh well. It's fine. It will be. That will still be fine.
Yeah.
Not to worry, sir. You are getting your money back. First you need to go to Target or a Best Buy. Get a gift card.
And
And
if
you
they
know,
ask you, tell that it's for a friend.
yes, it's for a friend. You don't just. And when even the